Okay, welcome to the Finn in the Philippines channel, to the Palawan, Puerto Princesa city. It's early in the morning, about 8 a.m. at the moment, so we hit the town for breakfast. I live here in a Yin Yang hotel along the Rizal extension. Oh, it's raining a little bit outside. Raining. It hasn't rained in a long time. But actually I prefer this over the extortion heat, so it's alright. Time for some breakfast. Yeah, I like this Vietnamese French bread, so I came here. This is along the Rizal extension. I've been here dozens of times before, so I really like the bread they do. It's hard to find good bread in the Philippines. So there's a military base, a military air base, and Tuoho Noodle House. I really recommend the place. It's open until late. I just got a Vietnamese coffee and a French bread with egg and butter. Let's see how it is. And eating here definitely doesn't kill your budget, because it's about $2 each. A bit over $1 even. You can get the cheapest bread. Drinks are cheap as hell, so come here and enjoy. So after 15 minutes the food arrived. This is the baguette. They put the mayonnaise in it, but I should have said to them don't put the mayonnaise. It's too sweet for me, but it's alright. Vietnamese coffee is like this. Here are the coffee things. Oh, it's already dropped. Oh, it's there inside, yeah. There, and then this is the condensed milk. You mix that, and if this is too strong, you add the hot water from this, and this is my free cold water. So I'm relaxing watching my buddy Mark Thornton's Every Man Has a Story channel. I really recommend you to check that out. Alright, bon appetit. Alright, so this is the introduction video for the channel, so I tell a little bit about myself first. I'm originally from northern Finland, the area called Lapland, and I ended up in the Philippines about 8 years ago. Can you believe that? It's a weird story. I get into that later though. I've been living 2 years in Australia also, and about 8 years here. And I love the Philippines the most, of course. Like, Finland is the happiest country in the world, like 7 or 8 years in a row, which is hard to believe when you live there as a Finn, but that's what they say anyhow. I would say it's the most not happiest country, but contempt country. Everyone's kind of alright, you know. Anyhow, I prefer living here in the Philippines at this moment, at least. I already have 2 kids here with my spouse. Just moved to Palawan about a few days ago. Before this we were living in Dumaguete, and I've been coming back and forth to Palawan like 2 years about. So this city is called Puerto Princesa, the provincial capital of this province, Palawan province, which is governed by Manila actually. This is no hassle city. Everything a foreigner needs is here also, but almost no traffic. Traffic is only in the morning like this, just a little bit, and then in the 5 p.m. So I'll be driving around the town a little bit to show you what this place is all about, and tell you about myself and the Philippines at the same time. This street I'm driving is famous street, Rizal Street, and every city in the Philippines has Rizal Street because that is their national hero, Jose Rizal. And Rizal is their national hero because he's an all-around genius, and some call him the first Filipino because he kind of created this modern Philippines about 130 years ago, when they revolt against Spanish and also Americans. So all the important stuff is on this street, with many coffees and restaurants. Also, Puerto is so big already, it has two big shopping malls like SM Mall and Robinsons. And of course, not to forget Jollibee. There's two Jollibees here, at least I know of two, and two McDonald's. And Jollibees and McDonald's actually tell something about the size of the city in the Philippines. How many Jollibees you have, the more you have, the bigger the city, of course. A nice thing here in the Puerto, you see a lot of new people every day, like these two guys. I haven't seen them before. But in Dumaguete, I know almost every foreigner there, especially during the pandemics, like every single one, I think I know them. But now, of course, there are also newcomers every day. But Puerto is more famous, so there's tourists every day here, so you meet a lot of new people, and also young folks, young foreigners, young Americans, young Europeans. Because in Dumaguete is like the pensioner capital of the Philippines. If you sit in a bar, it's mostly gray hair, gray hair folks, which is alright, but sometimes as a youngest guy I need like a same age company also. On the left there's Bruno's deli shop, so you can buy all of the European, especially Swiss things there on this street there. There's a little restaurant inside. You can order a nice meaty sandwich with real ham and cheese. Because Philippines doesn't have real cheese, only the foreigner imports, and real ham and stuff are also imported. But it is imported stuff tastes better here than back home for some reason. Maybe because it's hard to get by here. Stylish jeepney. Someone took the front of the Honda and put it there. Ooh. Now this traffic is nothing. This is easy peasy compared to other cities here in the Philippines. I have a third instinct already and eye behind my back. Oh, that's a nice bike. Is it Honda CRF also? Yeah. Honda CRF 250 Rally. I have a Honda CRF 300L. When the locals see this kind of bike, it's like a Ferrari. And by the way, in the city they have real Ferraris, I heard. I haven't seen, but my buddies told me that there are Lamborghinis and Ferraris here also. And the purpose of this channel is to show the life in the Philippines from my perspective, perhaps through the Finnish lenses, because I grew up there and I moved away when I was 30 years old, and that can never be changed. So I'm always a Finn in Philippines. I think this goes somewhere. Let's go here. I don't mind being a Finn, but sometimes here, or many times, I miss the peace and quiet. And I've been visiting Finland a few times in these 8 years, and I remember I heard my ears ringing there, like ringing noise, because I used to play too much guitar or too loud. But here I never hear the ringing voice because it's always here always has a sound or a noise somewhere. Even in the room the aircon makes sound. I don't know where I am now, but let's see. If there's a Jollibee here also. Jollibee. Yes, this is Jollibee. Jollibee. Not Jollibee, Jollibee. Okay. Sari called Jollibee. Alright, this is the Baywalk of Puerto Princesa. I think the most relaxed area in Puerto. A little bit touristy also because there's these vendors here who walk along this boulevard and selling some kind of shitty jewelry and shit, you know. But this is nice for a morning jog, especially today. It's not too hot, and I think every day they have a firefly watching tour deporting from this place. So if you're a fan of fireflies, come here. That's a Ladyboy restaurant on the left. Show every night. I love the show. They're singing like Celine Dion and drag queen songs. You know the drag queen. They're always singing something spectacular usually. And the beer is 150 peso, which is less than $3 per 1 liter Grande Pilsen. So that's why I sit there many times and laugh my ass off watching the Ladyboys singing and joking. Oh, it's changed. Last time I was here 4 months ago, this used to be Australian bar. Alone bar. Alone means a wave. So alone means a wave in Tagalog. Ulan means rain. Now it's ulangamai, little bit rain. But why I moved to the Philippines, that's a big question. And I don't know the sure answer to myself either. I like it here. I feel like I'm more free here than in Australia or Finland. Actually, Finland we have too many rules, everything. It's like too restrict. I feel like I cannot progress. But maybe it's just my perspective, or my life was like that. I'm sure many people feel very, very free in Finland. It was the time I was, the time and the age I was back then, 30, when I arrived, and this felt like adventure. It still is adventure every day here. Sometimes with the patience, also with the brownouts and everything, like everything is a little bit a hassle here. Except one thing is not a hassle here, finding a girlfriend. That's no hassle. But finding a good girlfriend, yeah, that's another story. I got lucky. I found Isa. Isa is great. My mother of my kids and my spouse and wife. And also there's a positive atmosphere in the Philippines all the time. Like people are, at least they're not showing if they're sad or angry, or it's everyone's just jolly here and happy. At least it looks like it. Of course people stress a lot, that they have to work a lot, very long hours with low salary, but such is life here. I cannot change that. On my right is the massive SM Mall. It's too early to go there now, or is it actually? There's many cars. Ah, yeah, it's 10 AM already, alright. It opens at 10. You know, Philippines is the capital of shopping malls. Like, two of the world's largest shopping malls are here. One is Cebu, one in Manila, as I remember. Mall of Asia and what was the Cebu shopping mall called? I don't remember. But these are excellent places for chilling out because they have an aircon inside and the sun doesn't harm you. But personally, I am not a shopping mall person. I just go to the rugged, worn down places. I prefer those expat bars and have a chat with my buddies in those kind of places. Sitting in a Filipino eateries also because the beer is cheap there. This road has also one deli if you're looking for a sausages or meat or cheese. I haven't been driving motorbike in a 4 months. Now I've been driving it for 3 days and the arms get tired when I'm pressing the clutch. What's one special thing about Puerto Princesa compared to any other place in the Philippines is the Vietnamese minority here. It dates back to the Vietnam War, of course. The Catholic Church of the Philippines rescued thousands of Catholic Vietnamese to the Philippines, and many of them have been here ever since. Some of them moved from here to US or Canada or Australia or etc. Europe, but so many stayed, and they have also a Vietnamese village here, Vietville, which has excellent authentic Vietnamese cuisines. And I feel like they're already, at least their kids are like Filipinos. They speak Tagalog, of course. I don't even know if they speak Vietnamese. I haven't heard Vietnamese in a Vietnamese restaurant being spoken here, so but there's tens of Vietnamese restaurants in this city, which is great because I love my baguettes. And chao lo, which is Vietnamese noodles. I think so. You know, very nice thing about Filipino cities is that the airport is right in the center of the city many times. In Dumaguete it is, here it is, in Angeles City it is, Manila is not really, almost. So when you arrive to smaller cities like this, you just take a trike or a taxi from the airport and already there, like you're already in the action. Yeah. And now I got to buy some fried chicken for my kids. They love it. This city is full of Crispy Kings, which sells cheap fried chicken, 40 pesos, one drumstick. Wow, they have a full set there. So I buy tons of that. So my kids are happy. I think my weight in the US is about 350 pounds or something like that. 150 kilos. But expenses here in the Philippines are sometimes a problem. I have to put two of them, or like when the benches here in the Philippines sometimes a problem. I have to put two of them. But these are actually durable. 2 rice, 5 drumsticks and the sausage, which nobody uses ever. I wonder, are these wooden or concrete statues actually? Wooden. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing wooden sculpture. Wow. And here's the manly version. Yeah, I stop for a few drinks. It's already afternoon now. So blueberry and a beer, of course. This keeps man on the road, Pilsen. And if you watched this video all the way through to this point, I want to thank you. Thank you so much. So this is an introduction video to my channel, and these videos will be like this. I will be driving around and pumping things and filming, and never gonna know what's going to happen next. And I warmly welcome you to join this channel as a subscriber. Thank you and goodbye.